As you know, my name's Justin and I own La Vida Liverpool magazine. I do marketing and PR. I promote lots of different people, businesses, charities and events. And when working with authors, I get authors in the news and get them on the radio and things like that. I realised that it's difficult for authors to get seen in a world where you've got Amazon, you've got massive online platforms. It's difficult for authors to get out there and get a lot of sales when there's so many big platforms online. So I decided to put on Liverpool Book Festival to connect authors directly with book lovers. So it's getting loads of avid readers, loads of amazing authors in one place and getting them together for a festival style event.
My name's Ian M. Williamson. I've written In the Name of the Reich, and it's an alternate history concept about whether the Nazis won the war and how that would have warped British society. And today's just been an absolutely amazing event. It's been a special day already so far. It's just been excellent. So it's a quite new take on the genre, which really digs deep into how the indoctrination of National Socialism would have really warped a young British man and how he would perceive the world as a result of it. So I've had quite a few reviews, and something that keeps coming up is really chilling, where someone's written unforgettable, and then someone also described it as the writing as really poetic. So there are quite a lot of messages within the book, but something I really want people to think about is how this society could have been on our own and the impact that would have had and just the struggle that went into actually defeating something like fascism in the first place.
So people should read Garden of Their Heart and Tell It to the Bees if they love a feel-good story. So these are two books that help people who perhaps want to read about recovery and purpose and community in their lives. They're set locally in Formby, and they are set at a place called Pinewoods Retreats that I have to say people are writing to me complaining because it doesn't exist in real life. I mean, it's fiction, folks, but it's lovely that people have really connected with Pinewoods Retreat as a location and want it to be somewhere real because it's a place where they feel very safe. So I think the three words that best describe my books are feel good, with Garden of Their Heart is one of the top 40 best feel good books as chosen by Good Housekeeping magazine, and with Tell It to the Bees, I think probably the word for that one is about belief in yourself, and that's been chosen as a Good Housekeeping magazine Good Books readers' favourite. It's hard to say just one thing, but I think the most important one is that friendship is the most important thing in our life. Although my books touch on romance, they actually really are about friendship and being with other women who believe in you and support you.
We've got artisan stalls, we've got street food, we've got discussion panels, we've got authors, we've got workshops, talks, we've got kids zone, loads of stuff going on, live music. It's important for me that it's a family-friendly event. There's something for everybody, and I just want everyone to have a good time. I want everyone who's all the authors and all the traders, I want them to do well. You know, I want the people coming to have a good time, the venue. I just want everyone to win. And the first event last September was a huge success, about 1,000 people coming, and it's the same here today for the second event.
The theme that we've been given by International Women's Day this year is Give to Gain, and that's why I've given out postcards for you. They're just little gifts for you to take away. When I looked at it, Give to Gain, I thought, surely not, that doesn't sound right. It sounds almost selfish. But when I read through, one of the things they explained was fundraising. And interestingly, as Lord Mayor, and all mayors and Lord Mayors have to do this, one of the jobs is fundraising.
Real Gone Kid is the romance vibes of Dirty Dancing meets the sort of grittiness of Billy Elliot. It's set in 1984. It is set in central Scotland, but the main male character and his family are from Liverpool. So it's like a walk back in time during the 1980s. So it's the music, the fashions, and it's a real uplifting story. It's a coming of age, gritty, but hopeful romance book. Never ever give up, and never ever give up hope. It's always going to happen. It's going to happen. Just have faith.
People should read my books if they're interested in Liverpool history, the Beatles, and what influenced the Beatles when they was children growing up in Liverpool. It's done with the Beatles archives, so there's letters and documents, and it's supported by the Beatles families as well. So there's all family photographs. So it's a unique insight into each book. So you've got John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison and Ringo Starr. Music, local history and inspiration. If you can take one idea from the book, I think it will be love, because the Beatles was all about love and give peace a chance. So hopefully it'll be about love and peace, which was the Beatles' ethos in all their songs.
Understand the nervous system, learn stress management tools so that they can create the ripple effect, take it home, show their kids, show their community, whatever. So that's the butterfly effect. But giving that back let me start again. For a long time, my stress management tools was alcohol and self-medication, so I know what it's like to not know anything else. But the minute that I found something else, it changed my whole life, and that's what I want to help, is to give other people the tools so that they can gain back the power and just the love of their lives again, and that gives me so much love and joy and literally makes my heart want to explode. So the give to gain for me is all around.
The reason I think that people should read this book is for the simple reason, actually, I don't want it to be forgotten. There's so many tragedies that have gone on throughout the country, throughout the world, that people don't remember. And I always go on about Aberfan in Wales. I know about it, even though I wasn't born, because I've been told by family members. And I don't want this ever to be forgotten because of my mate Stephen, who died there, and the other 96. So that is the reason. Plus, it's a non-profit thing. Every book, every penny we make, we put back into the charity of it, if you like. And we buy books then that go to LFC Foundation, who then take them into Merseyside schools. And that's why I think it should be read. 3 words that describe my book are honesty. Yeah, I think it tells what it's like, I think, to lose someone so close. It's about Frankie, who loses his dad, and it's about the grief, so that's another one. And also loss. It's used in schools when children have lost someone. It's used not just to teach about Hillsborough, but to say to the children, this little lad's going through what you're going through. So what you're going through and the way you're reacting isn't wrong. It's natural, it's normal. So they're the 3 words I'd use for that. If a reader could read that book and remember one thing, the whole thing, the whole project, was so people don't forget about what happened that day and about the memory of the 97 that was sadly lost and the families who lost them. So that's what I would say. That one word is remember.
It is International Women's Day here today. So we do have the wonderful Lord Mayor of Liverpool, Barbara Murray, giving a female-led panel. You know, it's very important that we honour International Women's Day today. You know, and this week it's been International World Book Week. So it's World Book Week and International Women's Day. So we've got a wonderful female-led panel by Barbara Murray.
Bible if they're feeling frazzled or foggy brains and want to understand what's really going on. 3 words that describe the Burnout Bible are evidence-based, advice-packed and full of recipes. So if the reader could remember just one idea from the book, it should be to drink water every morning.
So I work with women who are going through the criminal justice system, and some of them women are addicts, sex workers, in domestic violence relationships. And you talk about give to gain, they often think they've got nothing to give and nothing to gain. But just actually spending a few minutes asking a woman, who are you? And one day someone said to me, who are you? And I said, I'm the wife, I'm the mother, I'm a daughter, I'm a granddaughter, I'm a sister, I'm a friend. And then that person stopped me and said, but where does Julie fit into all that? If without Julie, all them people do not exist. So give yourself the gift
of being recognised. You are the most important person, because without you, all the other people don't exist.
Hello everyone, it's lovely here at the Liverpool Book Fair, and you should buy Behind Her Smile or one of my other books because they are very intriguing and have jaw-dropping endings. My books are intense, jaw-dropping and intriguing. Readers would find from my books, don't trust anyone.
People should buy my book because I've taken a very sort of serious and dark sort of theme in mental health conditions, mental illness, and basically tried to put like a bit of a dark humour slant, something which is going to resonate with more people, and hope that it will help people to open up and make them feel that they're not alone. Heartbreaking, insightful, and sassy. You are absolutely never alone, whoever you are, and basically just embrace who you are, because you are enough and you've always been enough.
That is a wonderful question, Maria. Well, you know, there's so many different authors, so many different voices, you know, and it's important for me, the Liverpool Book Festival, to reflect that, you know, to reflect, you know, the amazing cultural diversity in our city and in our region. And you know, books and the media, they're powerful tools. Books are powerful tools. You know, it's basically, you know, you're telling stories, you're storytelling. And, you know, when people read books from different authors, from different backgrounds and different cultural backgrounds about different things, you know, by doing that, you know, they're basically learning about different cultures. And again, it strengthens communities, strengthens relationships.
Recycling stories for children, getting them into the mindset of looking after the world, environment, but in a fun way. Learning with laughter is what I call it.
I think my book is incredibly unique, has a totally different angle, no personal place is ever named. It gives a strange feel of anonymity throughout the whole book. Psychological suspense thriller. The book's a tale of morals, and I think a reader would take away from this story a real strong challenge about the moral dilemma that the main character faces. I think this has been great. This venue has been much better than the last venue where we were last time, but the main thing about this is it's really great to engage with readers and speak to people throughout the day.
The theme this year made me think about a lot of the work that I do, predominantly with women, is remembering who we are on like a human and a soul level and a consciousness level. And I think with this theme, we're reminded that we are all one, we are all connected. So when you give, that is reciprocated back to you as well. And it might not be directly from who you gave to, but things always come back to you. So I think it's a really lovely reminder that we are all that one connection.
I mean, this is the second event. Once again, we've got, you know, around about 1,000 people here. You know, something for everyone. I'm really happy with the way it's grown. And yeah, great venue here, Box Park. Great venue. It's ideal for a book festival. And yeah, who knows? After today, maybe we can do a whole weekend book festival. Maybe it'll go to a whole week book festival. That would be amazing.
Fantastic. You are happy today? It's a big event.
I am very happy indeed. It's been a lot of organising, a lot of stress, a lot of ushing around, a lot of like, oh my God, what happens if something goes wrong? I've been running around all day. It has been a bit stressful, but I'm very happy.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming, Whisper TV. Legends.
The reason people should read any of my books is because most of them are about corrupt authority. They're anti-corrupt authority, and we can all see how relevant that is today in the world. So my books are really like wish fulfillment fantasies about taking down corrupt authority, and don't we all have that fantasy right now? 3 words to describe my book. Well, you know, they're all different, but I would say 3 words to describe any of my books is mischievous, dark, and surreal. Okay? Fight corrupt authority. Always stand up for your friends, your family, the people around you against corrupt authority. It's very important now more than ever. And that's all I have to say about that, really.
Maybe more. What do you think about this event?
About the event, I think it's been great fun. I've met some lovely people like yourselves. Loads of people have passed through. I've nearly sold out of books. It's been a real success. So I'm pleased. I'll be coming back for the next one. Yeah.
That the wonderful work that all the fundraisers do is what has allowed them to come to where I can take them and do what I do best, which is to get them through. So it's not just about this topic for today made me think about not just about the fundraising aspect, but that as the person who gets to meet the people that the funds support, I also need to show up for the fundraisers. I also need to say, I know where your money ended, because it ended with me in my classroom with the resources to allow me to support those students.
I write children's books, rhyme and picture books, and I write books to make children happy, help them to go to bed with sweet dreams, and and football books for anyone who likes Liverpool Football Club. So that's why people should buy my books. Joyful, fun, and sweet. Just to read more, because the more you read, the better you'll become at writing and even drawing your own books. So look at the pictures, look at the words, and hopefully they'll inspire you. This is the Liverpool Book Festival with lots of local authors and people with different book products, and we've all had a lovely day. So thank you.
You should read our book, basically because, the United Kingdom is a nation of dog lovers, and we have our dog here with us today, and they're all about the adventures or the misadventures that India's got up to over the years. She's very silly, so we've got lots of ammunition and lots of material that we can write about.
3 words that describe our books. So, adventurous, daft, and funny.
One thing our book to remember is it's the love between man and animal. It's unforgettable, and we wouldn't be out without our dogs. Yeah, we're feeling really, really good about this event. This is the first book festival we've ever done, so we weren't really sure what we should expect, but actually it's been better than we could ever imagined. I think it's a really, really good exhibition, and I think everyone's done really well today, so thank you everyone who came along to support.
Yeah, we've got lots of nice people. Next year? Yeah, we're coming back in September. Lots of different people, and it's nice to see that Indy has brought a smile onto many people's faces seeing her here today.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rachel, and I'm from the Reader organisation. We're based in Calderstones Park, and I work on the Reading Heroes project. We've come here today, we've been invited to the Liverpool Book Festival to share with the public our work and what we do. We're also recruiting volunteers for some of our projects at the moment as well, so this has been a great space for us to network and find people who might want to get involved, and also just raise the publicity for our charity and what we do.
I discovered I had breast cancer and I lost my breast, and there was lots of ways I could give back by writing a book and do a podcast, but I also do fundraising. So I'm an ambassador for Prevent Breast Cancer, and the reason I wanted to support that charity is because they are the only charity, as far as I'm aware, in the UK who will allow women to come to them to be tested, to be scanned and what have you, who are under 50. Because with the UK at the minute and the NHS, you've got to be over 50 before you start getting called for any of these things.
Okay, I would like people to read my book because it will reintroduce them to Shakespeare. I think Shakespeare is often deemed to be very difficult and hard, but it really isn't if it's explained and people understand and are given a way into it. It's also, there's a huge snobbery about Shakespeare that only the people who know about it can go along, and they go in their finery and their bling, and they mainly go to show off. But I want to make Shakespeare available for everybody. So in my book, we have not only Shakespeare's words in the grey boxes, but around them there's a glossary to explain any difficult words, but also there's my annotations here to discuss what's happening in the play. So the whole play is in the book, and it's a guide to help people to understand it. I think Shakespeare's really contemporary, very much of today. In fact, there are lovely things in King Lear about social injustice and the way that people are not treated fairly that if you have lots of money, you can get away and the law won't come down heavy on you. He said, through tattered clothes, small vices do appear, robes and furred gowns hide all. If you plate sin with gold, the strong lance of justice hurtless breaks, but if you arm it in rags, a pygmy's straw does pierce it. Accessible, fun, and useful. That one idea would be that Shakespeare is for all, and it's for all time. And people said that about him in his day when he was still alive, that Shakespeare wasn't just for an age, but was for all time. It's incredibly relevant. He talks about political spin, he talks about the rich being favoured over the poor, and he talks about things that affect all of humanity.
And what do you think about this event?
I like it. It's been really nice. It's been well managed, and we've enjoyed being here, and it's been nice to meet so many nice people too.
My name's Pete Davey, and this is my book, The Shadow of the Eagle. I'm a local independent author, and The Shadow of the Eagle is a thriller. It's a self-published novel written during lockdown in 2024, and it covers the Napoleonic campaign in Egypt, and also it covers past Liverpool and the Wirral, 19th century, early 19th century Liverpool, and modern day Liverpool. So it's a hunt for clues around Liverpool and its environs. So it's a very fast-paced novel. 3 words to describe my book: exciting, interesting, and educational. The book poses questions about religion and ultimately God. So that's probably one question that would be relevant today. This event has been fantastic for me and my colleague, because it's independent authors like myself and my colleague need a voice and venues to sell our books in, because it's very difficult if you are a self-published novelist or writer to get your books sold. So it's been great on that particular front.
This is worth a lot of money. It's very heavy gold. What's great about it is it's over 200 years old. Previous Lord Mayors, their names are inscribed on the back, and I'll be one of those fortunate people. Not many women on the back of this. The first female Lord Mayor in Liverpool was Margaret Bevan in 1926.
It's been so busy. It was really great this morning, especially. It was absolutely rammed in here, so many people, and everybody really keen to talk about books and about just the power of reading is something that I've really noticed. So it's been a great atmosphere. I've loved all the live music too. It's just put everybody in a great mood, and I think, I'm really looking forward to next year. I really want to come back next year. It's been a great day. We've been on the stand all day, but I've been really excited to hear bits of the International Women's Day talk that was going on with Barbara, and just hearing some of the things that are coming out of the talks and hearing what people have been saying as they've been coming out. I think it's a really helpful space for people, not only writers but just other people who work within literacy across Merseyside and wider as well. There have been people here from all over the country really, so lots of things to take away from today and think about, and it's just been fantastic. So the Reader Charity, we are UK's biggest shared reading charity. We do lots of outreach with our shared reading groups across the country, online and in person. I know I work as part of the Reading Heroes team, and we work with children in care, supporting them with one-to-one reading sessions for about 6 months. And yeah, we are passionate about reading being for free and reading being for everyone. That's what our shared reading sessions are. So anybody can come along, give a shared reading session a go and see if they like it. The power of reading, just helping people. That's what we're about.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Liverpool has far more to it than even people who love it know. It's got so much history and mythology, and I've run with the idea of what if it's all real? 3 words: funny, sharp, political. You don't have to be what the world thinks you should be. You can be yourself, and as long as you do it properly, that's okay. But you should be true to yourself, not to the rest of the world.
Fantastic. And what do you think about this event?
I think it's amazing. It's the first time I've been to it. It's the first time I've done it. And it's been brilliant, actually. It's well organised. The venue's brilliant. I love it. Everyone here has been very friendly. They're well organised. They're interesting. No, it's brilliant. It's a real plus point for Liverpool to have its own big. They're older and smaller book festivals, but this is the big one. So yeah, it's been brilliant. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
You come back in next year?
Yes, absolutely. No, I'll be back at everyone that they'll have me at. Yeah,
Fantastic.
Totally.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for talking to me.
Vispa TV is a modern media platform where the stories of people, brands and ideas take a professional form. We produce premium interviews and high-quality video content that build visibility, credibility and trust in the digital space. We support leaders, entrepreneurs and organizations, helping them communicate their values, projects and achievements in a clear, authentic and inspiring way. By combining media industry standards with a social mission, we create a space for dialogue, growth and real impact. This is where initiatives are born that connect people, strengthen communities and show that success has many faces. Vispa TV, your partner in building communication, reputation and narrative. Vispa TV, where you see people achieve.